I don't know how, oh how you do it. You blow my mind without a word. Ooh, stuck upside down, I might be dreaming. There's no way back now. Take every inch of my body, wanna dance with you all night long. Dive in, babe, you know we can't stop.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is another kind of mishmash one. So I'm continuing to show you some of the things that I got whilst I was in the US and whilst I've been away. But some of these items, in fact quite a few of them, I have actually worn a fair bit. So it's kind of a wardrobe favorites video as well. I'm also showing you a new bag, so just a little bit of everything. So I hope you guys enjoy this and let's get started. So first up are a few pieces from Abercrombie, and if you watch the video that I did when I was in the US, I think it was like a kind of come shop with me. I think I showed all of these pieces there, but they pretty much weren't the right sizes. So I placed a big order whilst I was in the US, and just so many of the items have become huge favorites for me. This dress in particular has been on repeat. I can't even count the amount of times I've worn it. So it's this really beautiful black midi dress. So it is quite a long one, so you do get a fair bit of drama, but it flows in the most beautiful way. I just think it's so stunning. I do have a discount code with Abercrombie as well. So this one is live until Tuesday and it gets you 20% off everything. It was going to be 15% off and then they upped it to 20% off at the last minute. So it is an amazing deal. It definitely works in both the UK and the US. I'm not sure about Europe, so I will double check that. But pretty much everything is included. I will pop all the details down below, but definitely a good one to check out if you're a fan of Abercrombie. This dress though is just the prettiest thing. So I do actually think it's supposed to be like a properly formal dress and you can definitely wear it really dressed up. I've actually just been wearing it casually as well, which is why I've gotten so much use out of it. So I've been teaming this just with flat sandals and a denim jacket. I really love the look, but at the same time it's definitely fancy enough that you could full on dress up if you wanted to. The second dress that I got, and I finally got the right size in this one, is this gorgeous strapless dress, which is just summer in a dress. It is so beautiful. This one does come with straps as well, so you can wear it with straps if you don't like strapless. I prefer the strapless look, but you do have that option. You do actually have this kind of I don't know what it's called, but it's like a sticky bit right at the top, so it does actually stay up very well. You have this beautiful pleating detail on the body as well, so it's really subtle but very elegant, and then it just kind of flares out, and there is a good amount of fabric in the skirt. So even though it's not lined, it's fully opaque, but you do get a fair bit of drama with it just because the skirt is so full. It does have pockets, which is always such a favorite for me. And it's just gorgeous. Like, it is so much fun to wear. I think it's absolutely beautiful. The print is stunning as well. So you have this beautiful bright kind of peony pink, you have oranges, you have some mint green here. It's just so stunning, and it is kind of like an abstract watercolor print, but it is still a floral one. Really nice for wedding season as well. I know there are so many weddings happening right now, and I just think it's beautiful. And for the quality, I feel like the price is really good. Obviously you can get the 20% off that as well, and I just love it to bits. Next up is the smock dress that I got, and this one actually has a decent amount of weight to it because the skirt is so huge. So you get a huge amount of volume to it. It is a tiered skirt, but it's double layered as well. So there is a lot of skirt going on. It is so much fun to wear. As a result, you just kind of swish around, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. The inside here isn't like a really thin one either, so it just kind of adds the volume. So it is just so beautiful. The body is a smocked one, so there is a decent amount of stretch. You have these beautiful thicker sleeves as well. And for me, this is just like the quintessential summer dress. It is so lovely, great to wear by itself on really warm days. Looks really great with a denim jacket, with a biker jacket as well. I've just been wearing mine with my pearl drop necklace, and I just think it's gorgeous, like so much fun. The quality is really nice, has pockets again, always a favorite, and I'm just absolutely in love with it. And then finally from Abercrombie, I have a new in dress that I just got, which I am just so excited about. Very pretty woman in its vibes. You have this beautiful kind of deep brown base, and it's a white polka dot. Always love my polka dots, and I just thought this was the most quintessential sundress. It is so beautiful. So it has these gorgeous tie detail straps, so you can kind of adjust them how you want. It actually reminds me really strongly of Reformation, but at a much better price, and the discount code also works on this one as well. You do have a great side slit. It is fully lined as well, so really, really beautiful quality. You have this beautiful button detail on the front. It is a gentle kind of scoop neckline as well, and it has ruching on the back. It just slips on, so you do have a decent amount of stretch in that back, so it really allows you to get a very nice close fit. And the swish in the skirt is just gorgeous. It really does move in the most beautiful way, and I think this is stunning. Like, it is absolutely just right up my street. I just love everything about it, from the cut to the print. I am just so excited about it. Next up is a blouse favorite. So if you watched my video the other day, you would have seen me wearing this then. It is the most beautiful blouse that's just been on repeat constantly recently. It is so lovely. So it is a semi-sheer one, I'd say, but if you wear a nude bra then you can't see anything, and does have this gorgeous button detail all the way down. It's a white background with this really lovely cherry blossom print all over. So very delicate and dainty. I think the detailing is beautiful as well. So you have this really nice ruffle detail on the sleeve, but it just kind of flows down, so it's not clingy at all. Really nice to wear with jeans, very comfortable to wear all day long. I'm very into these kind of just loose flowy blouses that I'm happy to wear at home when I'm on Zoom calls, when, you know, more than likely I'm just wearing leggings on the bottom, but I do want to look a little bit more pulled together on the top. These are perfect because, again, I can wear them all day long, but I do think they dress up and down really nicely. I actually own this top in a few other patterns, but I've never really become that attached to those ones because I didn't realize I needed to size up in this one. I own so many blouses from this brand, which is CC, always a go-to for me, so I always take the same size, but I tried sizing up in this one and it made a huge amount of difference, just because I do think that the sleeves are cut just a little bit on the slimmer side, so just sizing up one size for me really made a difference. I much prefer the fit of this one, and it's just been great. So pretty, so great for every day, and I'm just absolutely obsessed. Next up are a few jewelry favorites. So I have a bracelet combination here which I just love so much, as well as a necklace that has been on repeat, and I just cannot get enough of these pieces. So the first one is like a diamond solitaire bracelet. So this one is from Monica Vinader. They have a whole line of them, and I just think they are so beautiful. And I'm going to do a comparison so you can see the difference between this one and my Cartier one, because I was getting some questions about that. And even though I specifically went for the daintier version on the Cartier bracelet, I did compare the different sizes. The fact that this one is a little bit larger, I much prefer, and I don't know if it's something to do like the weight of it, but the dangly bit doesn't bother me even nearly as much as the Cartier version, which I mentioned in another video just drives me crazy. So even though I haven't really gone along with my Cartier bracelet that much, I absolutely adore this one. It is so beautiful and sparkly. I feel like it looks way more expensive than it is, and I just think it's stunning, like so lovely. I was getting questions as well about why it's such a good price, so I'm going to try and show the detail if I can, but it's basically one tiny diamond in the middle, and then it's surrounded by kind of like a halo effect, you know, those halo engagement rings. It's a really similar kind of concept, so that's why it looks a lot larger, but the effect is super pretty. It's very sparkly. I have not taken mine off at all, so I wear mine to sleep, to shower, and it's done incredibly well, and I just love it. Like, so beautiful. It's just the most stunning thing. I'm not sure if my discount code with them still works. I will double check that though, and if it does, then I will leave the details down below, because that's for 20% off. I took advantage and I ordered 2 other ones myself to give as Christmas gifts, because I just can't imagine who wouldn't love this bracelet. Like, it's so beautiful and just so classic. And then I've been layering it with my Cartier Jour Inclus bracelet, which I haven't worn in the longest time, and it's purely because I couldn't find it in the house. Turns out that I'd left it in a pouch in the front room, which is usually where I work, but I got into the habit of working in the dining area, like the living area, during winter. I was working quite closely with Dan on something, so it was just easier to kind of work there, and because of that I just never checked this pouch, which is where my bracelet turned out to be. So I've just rediscovered my Jour Inclus, which I'm so excited about, because I love this thing. Like, I've had it now for, gosh, maybe like going on 4 years, I think, and it just doesn't get old to me, and I love the combination. I think it makes the perfect stacking bracelet. I think the combination of these two is just super pretty. I did do a wear and tear on this a little while ago as well, and you know, I don't really have too much to add other than it's just done incredibly well. Like, I still think it looks fantastic, especially for how much I've worn it. So if you're on the fence, I know they've gone through a few price increases, but for me, it's still 100% worth it. I still adore mine, and I just recommend it to anyone. It's one of my favorite luxury pieces of all my items, you know, across bags, shoes, absolutely one of my favorites. I just think it's beautiful. And then the other jewelry piece that's been on repeat is this beautiful pearl necklace. It is so pretty. I have a few different chain options, so I do kind of mix up how I wear it, but probably my most common one is this longer drop necklace. It just seems to go with so many things, especially with like spring, summer. I'm wearing a lot of dresses, more kind of midi dresses, midi skirts, and I feel like this is just the right amount of detail. You know, it's not so much that it's overpowering, but you have that beautiful kind of pearl detail. I just think it's stunning. It's really easy to wear, so even when you don't want like a statement piece, you just pop this on, and I just feel like it's just the right amount of jewelry, and I just love it. It's a really lovely pearl as well. Like, the shimmer on it is just so lovely. It's just a really beautiful piece of jewelry, and again, the fact that you can wear it with so many different chains is just really nice. So huge fan of this as well. I think it's so lovely, and I just wanted to wear this with pretty much everything. And now for another dress favorite. So this is another one that I wore on repeat when I was in the US. I bought it when I was there, and then as soon as I got it, I like ripped the tags off. I just wore it constantly. I love it so much. So it's a very kind of Dorothy inspired piece. You have your gingham, and even the shape is kind of Dorothy inspired, I thought, but I love it. I just wore it with sandals. It's very comfortable to wear, very light and airy as well, so even when it was very warm, it still worked very well. I believe this comes in 2 other prints, maybe one was a solid. I just went for the gingham blue one, but I love this. You have this beautiful kind of ruffle detail on the sleeve. It has a smocked body as well, so there is a decent amount of stretch, and then you just have this tie on the back, and it just kind of flares out again into a tiered skirt. So there are 4 different tiers, and it just kind of gradually goes out into an A-line. The fabric is fairly soft, I'd say, but you still get a decent amount of structure. And I just love this, you know, completely summer in a dress. I always love a good gingham print in general. And this is just so comfortable to wear, so easy to wear as well, you know, good for layering under jackets, and just kind of exactly what I want in a warmer weather dress. Next up is a blazer I got in, and I'm just so excited about it. It's in this beautiful nude color, and you definitely have elements of the bonbon design in here, which I've looked at so many times, but I've just never been able to pull the trigger on. Just not sure I'd get that much use out of a blazer that costs that much money. This one though, I think is gorgeous. It fits beautifully, and it definitely wasn't super cheap, but a lot more affordable and a lot more accessible than the bonbon version. And it's just lovely. So you have this great double-breasted detail and these fantastic buttons, which are actually fairly substantial as well. It nips in at the waist right here. You have a really nice sleeve. It is fully lined as well, so you have this beautiful silky lining. It is the perfect length as well, so really nice with jeans. I think you could wear this with skirts and dress as well. On the back, the tailoring is gorgeous as well, so it really does give you a lovely silhouette. It kind of nips in at the right places and just creates the most streamlined look, and I think it's gorgeous. So I am over the moon with this. A little bit different from my normal blazer style, but I think it makes such a beautiful statement, but at the same time it's neutral enough to go with anything, and I just think it's beautiful. So super excited about this. I mean, we'll probably be seeing it a lot in coming videos, me trying to style it up in different ways, but yeah, over the moon with this. Next up are a pair of shoes that I got when I was in the US, and these are just so beautiful. The detailing on them is stunning, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like, I don't know if dupe is the right word, but they're kind of inspired by the Jimmy Choo Bing heels. These definitely aren't like super cheap versions because they're also very expensive, but they're just gorgeous, like really lovely. And the Jimmy Choo Bing ones are like super expensive. So if you did want still like a very special shoe, again, like this is not a super cheap version at all, and the quality is lovely. But if you just love the style and then didn't want to spend, you know, close to £1,000 on the Bing ones, these are a really beautiful alternative. Very comfortable. I'd say probably a little bit more comfortable than the Bing heels in my opinion. So the color is this beautiful kind of, it's almost like a caramel nude color, so it's not quite nude, it's a little bit deeper than that, but it's not like a solid brown. They do also come in black, I want to say, but I wanted the slightly lighter colored version. And then the kind of strap part is just beautiful, so you have this lovely sparkly detail all the way through, and then you have this great stiletto. It is a thin one, but I do feel like it's still quite stable. and I just think these are gorgeous. Like, I wore these a couple of times when I was out there, and both times I got so many compliments and so many questions about where they are from, and they're just gorgeous. So yeah, absolutely thrilled with these. Just really lovely, a really nice option again if you did want something very similar. Still definitely a very luxurious shoe, but so special looking, very comfortable, and just absolutely beautiful in its detail. And then finally, I have my new Gucci bag. I have been meaning to show this bag in a video ever since I got it, but I've just not had the chance to. So this is the Jackie 1961 bag. I believe this comes in like solid leather versions as well. So I think there's a black one, a white one, like a pink one. I loved this version as soon as I saw it. So it has the Gucci monogram canvas on the front here, and you have this beautiful kind of taupe leather as the trim with this absolutely stunning gold hardware. It is so lovely. So I actually didn't know when I ordered this, so I really wanted it for like the hobo style, but it actually comes with 2 other strap options, which I wasn't even aware of. So you also have this kind of longer strap attachment, so you can attach it right here and just make it longer, so you can wear it as a crossbody or as more of like a satchel style if you want. But they also give you this striped canvas version as well. So this is kind of the classic Gucci colorway. You have the red and the green stripe, and then you have the leather trim again with the gold hardware. So if you wanted to wear it as either a short version, it is adjustable, so you can lengthen it as well. You can do as well. So there are a ton of styling options with this bag, and as I said, I really only wanted it for the hobo, but the fact that you do have so many straps is just amazing. I love having additional straps in my bags. I just think it makes them so much more versatile. You can wear them so many different places, and I just love it. So this one kind of opens up with a little button closure right there, and on the inside it's really quite simple. So it's a wide open space. There's no zipper, so that is like the only closure, and then you do have a zipped compartment right at the back, which is actually quite roomy as well, and just a really beautiful kind of pale interior. And that's about it. Like, very, very simple. There's no pocket on the back or anything like that, so just a really nice easygoing summer bag. I wouldn't necessarily say this one is suitable for winter, just because of the open kind of compartment, but for summer I just think it's perfect, and I love all the different ways to wear it. So I have been loving this so much. I think it's so beautiful, and I don't always love the kind of monogram canvas on everything. I think with some of the large bags it can look a little bit overwhelming, but actually in this combination I think it's beautiful, especially with the gold hardware. And yeah, I just think it's lovely. So if you have any questions, let me know. But yeah, so far I've been so delighted with this. I think it's beautiful. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. As usual, I will include links to everything I featured. I'll also pop in discount codes where they are applicable. If you have any other questions for me, then leave me a comment. If you enjoyed the video, please do give us a thumbs up. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.
I don't know how or how you do it. You blow my mind without a word. Ooh, stuck upside down.